All right, hello Aquarius. We are going to do a reading for Aquarius. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to start with Aquarius Feminine, and then we'll do Aquarius Masculine. The timestamp for Masculine will be in the description below, so check that out if interested. Let's go ahead and get started. So Aquarius Feminine, what is Aquarius Feminine's overall energy? Aquarius Feminine. All right, so we have healing. Some of you may be going to the spa, literally, like in this picture, or just somehow taking some time to heal from a lesson that has been learned or you're learning that's taking place that you may have learned or learning from a soulmate energy here. So with lesson, we have valuable soul lessons needed to make the self whole again. A lot of the times people get the term soulmate to mean someone that you're going to grow old with, and you're going to live in a bubble together and everything is going to be fantastic. Soulmate energy, strong soulmate energy, is going to be people in your life. It could be a relationship, oftentimes it is, but it's going to be like your parents, your siblings, your children, your significant others, stuff like that, because they are people that's hard to, like, you don't really choose them. Friends, now you do choose your friends and your people that you are in a relationship with, but oftentimes we're in a relationship with these people for a while, and there's some type of valuable lesson. There's a strong attraction and a magnetic energy towards each other, but there is also a major lesson that we're learning about ourselves, and that is the purpose of those connections. So they're not usually living in a bubble together, in la la lands, which there really isn't any type of relationship like that for most people, because we're constantly learning and growing. And I feel like that's what's going on with you, Aquarius. You're healing and you're learning some type of a lesson that you may have felt like you've gotten from somebody close to you. It could be a relationship. I focus on relationships as far as romantic relationships, but it could even just be like your mom, your dad, your siblings, children, stuff like that. But we have the Four of Swords wanting to fall out. Healing, more healing, taking a break. So you're on some type of a break and you're healing from something. How is Scorpio feminine feeling emotionally? All right, that's too many cards. How's Scorpio feminine feeling emotionally? I feel like you're just trying to balance out your emotions and your thoughts, is kind of what I'm getting. Your emotions, and in your mental space, getting yourself kind of back whole, or getting yourself whole. Whoever is on Aquarius Feminine's mind, how does this person feel? What is this? Who is on their mind? Five of Pentacles. Someone who is feeling kind of lonely. Someone who's feeling left out in the cold. Why are they feeling this Five of Pentacles? Why are they feeling this Five of Pentacles? Because something ended here with the Ten of Wands. So Four Swords, Ten of Wands, no communication, not talking, something ended. And you're just in a place of healing. You're in a place of healing. What is coming in for Aquarius feminine? What is coming in for Aquarius feminine? We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So and then we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles beneath that. So what I'm feeling like is that you're in the midst of this healing. You are going to be making a decision to go in a new direction for a lot of you, and it is going to lead to some type of a relationship. And if it's someone from the past coming back around who was possibly juggling you, or there was juggling, or there was just like, oh, I don't know, in and out. I think I want to be with you. Oh, I'm not ready. That type of energy where it's just like it went nowhere. I just feel like whether it's an old person or it's somebody new, I feel like someone's going to drop the juggling act. So that sounds like somebody old. But I do feel like there's going to be a dropping of the juggling act in a relationship, Two of Cups, coming together, or realizing that you want a relationship, or calling in that energy by learning this lesson, and healing or being aware of the lesson. And we're constantly learning lessons and growing. You don't just learn a lesson and then, the next relationship, you're still going to continuously learn lessons, but it's what type of lessons are you learning, and are you repeating lessons because you didn't get it the first time? But I feel like you're doing a lot of growth. Some of you may actually be meditating, yoga, whatever, like whatever that is for you. And it's bringing in healing. And I also feel like you're bringing in some type of relationship too with the Two of Cups, because that's what we have coming in towards you. I'm actually going to do a very short video because I went to the dentist like Thursday. I think I said Friday in my last video, but I just was trying not to talk a lot. And so when I talk too much, it kind of starts to I had a coronectomy, which means that it's not a wisdom tooth being removed. It's being like was shaved down. Anyway, it hurts a lot. So I'm trying to not talk a whole lot. So I'm gonna do a shorter video. But yeah, I feel like you're walking away from something that didn't work out, but you're manifesting something brand new here. The Magician and the Fool, walking away from something that was stagnant, and manifesting a whole brand new connection, a whole new relationship. We are going in a new direction. Some of you are going in a direction of spiritual healing, and maybe going down a path of spirituality and going, like discovering you and who you are spiritually, paying attention to your intuition and going down that kind of path. But a lot of you too, it is a relationship that I see coming in. Let's get some additional messages well, let's see for this new energy coming in. Who is this person that Aquarius feminine will be meeting? Who is this energy, new energy for Aquarius feminine? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. We have the Hanged Man coming out again. So it's this Hanged Man is Pisces energy. Someone that you may have been in some kind of a stalemate or is defensive towards you. Um, Maybe having some type of change of perspective and may want to try to work things out, because this looks like an energy of, okay, I'm defensive, I'm fighting you off, I'm fighting, whatever questions are being asked. Because to me, Seven of Wands can also be like, you're asking questions like, hey, where is this going or what? And the person just changes the subject. It's just a very defensive energy. Seven of Wands is like very defensive, or it can be very offensive. But it's either a person that runs from conflict or a person who is starting the conflict, okay? But they may be having some type of change of opinion, or seeing something in a new perspective. If this is a brand new person, then this is a person who may have a lot of Pisces fire energy. They may be coming towards you, wanting to fight for the relationship, willing to fight for the relationship, or they're standoffish. So just kind of pay attention to their actions and what they're saying, what they want. If you're looking for a relationship and not someone who's playing games, then it's important that we pay attention to what the person does, versus what they say. Some people are just straight up honest, like, look, I'm not looking for a relationship. And we have to believe them when they tell us that, and not hope that, oh, well, I'll make, that will change, because it more than likely will not. But some people will lie and just to get what they want and then be out the door. So pay attention to this person's energy. I feel like someone walked away, or you walked away, or someone's walking away from drama. So what I'm getting here is, if you meet somebody new, you don't typically start arguing with someone that you just met, but if you're like me, you might. And if there's high drama, this is going to be a person who's going to walk away from drama, and they don't want to fight, they don't want to argue. If you're fighting with somebody that you just met and you're arguing, then there's a need for you to think about why am I doing that? And that might be a part of this lesson here. This may still be energy because I feel like this is still energy from this, to be honest with you, because I was seeing these same cards as I was shuffling this these questions in this deck. So for a lot of you, I feel like I don't see like brand new energy coming in. If so, be careful of arguing with someone that you just met over like anything. And if you're doing that, then there is a need to figure out why you do that. But I do see a new energy. I do see like new going down a new path, a new journey that's leading to like healing, blessings, understanding yourself, figuring yourself out. Why do I argue with people that I just met? Let's see. Let's see what messages do we have for Aquarius feminine. Messages for Aquarius feminine, please. All right, we have unconventional love. It says a different kind of love may not be socially accepted, but don't be afraid to break free and follow your own rhythm. Just stay true to yourself. So it doesn't have to be, it could be a same sex relationship that may be unconventional. Maybe there's other people involved that don't want, that have an issue with that. Or there could be people around that it doesn't have to be same sex. It could be like you're a different race or you're a different religion or, you live together, but you're not married. Maybe it's an open relationship. Whatever the case may be, it's not traditional, like the traditional relationship that we have been socialized to believe is the only type of relationship that is the right relationship. So I don't know if maybe you're dealing with someone that where you guys are different, or it's the same sex, or it's some type of situation like this, and this person may be very standoffish and back away because of that reason, and it's like they can't see a different perspective. Their mind isn't open to something different, something new, or they have a very traditional point of view, and maybe that's why they're walking away, or maybe this is you walking away. But I feel like possibly some of you may be calling in something that is untraditional, but it's up to you if that's what you want. Go after what you want and what makes you happy, not at the detriment of, where it hurts other people. You don't do things that hurt other people, but do what is happy for you. Let's see how the signs are feeling about Aquarius feminine, starting with Aries going to Pisces. How do the signs feel about Aquarius feminine, please? How do the signs feel about Aquarius feminine? All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, we have burdens. It says, I've been feeling overwhelmed and I have a lot going on in my life right now. There may just be burdens between the two of you because we have this reminds me of the Ten of Wands. So he's got these stones on his back. It's just carrying a lot. So some of you may have been dealing with Aries. If you are dealing with a Taurus, we have lessons. It says, I'm learning my divine lessons and will soon be by your side. This is, sometimes I don't read the description. It may, at the bottom, it may be the case for some of you that this person is going to soon be by your side, but more so, it's the lessons. It's the lessons, and we saw that as well in your main reading. There's some lessons here, and it has to do with like tradition and values. You could have been dealing with a Taurus in some type of capacity, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or they had a lot of Taurus in their chart, whatever the case may be. But I feel like there are lessons when it comes to traditional values. What do you value? What does that person value? What do you actually want? What are your values? Do they match with the person's values? If you're dealing with a Gemini, we have family. My focus has been on my family. They mean the world to me. It could be them focusing on your family, or is you two focusing on your family. We didn't really see that come out, Gemini energy come out too much in the reading. If you're dealing with a Cancer, it says a new love. Forgive me, but I have found a new love. If you're dealing with a Leo, we have erased. I deleted everything that reminded me of you. If you are dealing with a Virgo, we have no escape. It doesn't matter how far I run, my heart always comes back to you. If you're dealing with a Libra, we have reconciliation. I'm working up the courage to ask you out on a date. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have self pleasure. I pleasure myself to your pictures I've secretly saved on my phone. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, we have helpless. I feel trapped by my circumstances. There's nothing I can do. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, we have telepathic. I close my eyes and speak to you in 100 different ways. So I may dream a lot about you. If you're dealing with another Aquarius, we have dying love. I was trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, you have unsent messages. I've written you several texts, but in the end, I chicken out. Okay, so go ahead and think of a question. Aquarius Feminine, what is the answer to Aquarius Feminine's question, please? What is the answer to Aquarius Feminine's question? Okay, we have within the next few months. All right, so that is what I have for you, Aquarius Feminine. Thank you so much for watching. You all stay blessed. Have a fantastic week, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye. All right, Aquarius Masculine. Let's go ahead and get started. What is Aquarius Masculine's overall energy? What is Aquarius Masculine's overall energy? Okay, so we have cowardice and desire. So there may be someone that you have a strong desire for, but you're not going towards this individual out of fear, possibly that they're going to reject you. There's a few different reasons. We'll see what comes out in the cards, but it says no courage or afraid to tell the truth, afraid to do the right thing, so afraid to express your feelings towards someone. But there is a strong feeling of secretly wanting and wishing for their feminine. So you want someone, you could want someone specifically. There may be someone specifically on your mind that you're afraid to go towards, or you may just want a relationship. You may desire companionship, but not really crazy about getting out there and meeting new people and dating. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius masculine, please. Who is Aquarius masculine desiring? Who is on Aquarius masculine's mind? Who are they thinking about? The devil. So it could be a Capricorn. So yeah, a strong desire for someone. I think specifically for a lot of you, it's someone specific. Tell me about this person. Five of Wands. You two could be. There's conflict. There's definitely conflict here. Um, you guys might be at there's a lot of fighting and arguing. There may even be temptation. You may feel like this person has a lot of has a lot of options, or they get a lot of attention, and you don't want to be rejected, or you feel intimidated by that this person's, having that many people around them. Why is Aquarius masculine in this cowardice energy? Tell me about this cowardice energy here. Five of Pentacles. And this is coming from this is a lack mentality, a lack of a lack of self esteem. Five of Pentacles means like you don't feel good enough about yourself. And so you don't think that this person is going to want you. So I kind of feel like you have a secret crush, or there's someone that you really want, whether you know them or not. Or again, this could be just inner conflict of I want a companion, I want that desire, I want to have that, relationship with someone, but I don't want to get out there because I don't feel good enough. I don't feel like I have enough money, or I don't feel like I'm good looking, or it's just I don't feel like I have enough. I don't feel good enough about myself. So this is a lack mentality. So that, I mean, needless to say, this is definitely where you want to start working on is your self-esteem and knowing that you don't have any, you're not any less worthy than anybody else, for sure. So that's just something that it's hard to work on that when we have low self-esteem and insecurities, but we have to get to the root of why we feel that way. Why do we have this kind of fear? Why do we think that we're not good enough? It could come from, like, could stem from childhood, having parents who were very condescending, maybe having a parent who wasn't there. It could come from relationships, being rejected in relationships in the past. But it doesn't mean that you're not good enough. That's where those people are at. That's just where they're at. And unfortunately, we deal with people, and wherever they're at, it's thrown onto us, like we throw wherever we're at onto other people, and then we have that exchange of energy, and then we have to deal with how that person made us feel, and we have to be able to get down to the bottom of it, of knowing that when someone rejects us, or if we have family members who are condescending or who weren't there, that's all them. That's all them. It's not because you're not good enough or something's wrong with you at all. 0% to do with that. Let's get a card of advice for, or some message for this energy here of this lack mentality, please, for Aquarius masculine. Three of water. Talks about celebration, graduation, the need to have more fun. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely like there's like a need to like go out, maybe go out with friends. Go out with friends. Don't be afraid to just talk to people. Just talk to people that you're not necessarily trying to have a relationship with. Just be open to having conversations with, and feeling more comfortable, and feeling more, and that energy of just socializing, feeling comfortable socializing. This could be like for, because I don't know, everybody doesn't have to be, just because you're an air sign doesn't mean that you're good at socializing. You may be very uncomfortable with that because of this lack of self-esteem, but I feel like it's going out with friends and socializing, like with strangers that may be at the next table or something like that. Just get comfortable socializing and talking to people. Go online and and socialize and talk to people, not necessarily in a romantic way, but just maybe just opening yourself up, getting acclimated and used to just talking and opening yourself up. But yeah, there's definitely a desire for someone. I don't know if you're having inner conflict about approaching this person, or you just feel like this person may have a lot of competition, or you guys, the two of you, fight a lot. For those of you who have someone specifically on your mind, how does this individual feel about Aquarius masculine? How does this person feel about Aquarius masculine? The Empress. Let's get another card. The Fool. Let's see what this means. The Empress, so Taurus, Libra energy, Capricorn energy, Aries energy is what I'm seeing on the table here. Clarify this energy, please. So really, I'm getting kind of two different stories. For some of you, if this is someone from that you were possibly in a long-term relationship with, where you were married to this person, they have children, you guys have children, or like you were married, or you lived together, or you were with each other for a long time. Like this was a long-term commitment, committed relationship at some point. You may be feeling this energy because they may have moved on here with the Fool. So their feelings may be wanting to be free and wanting to break free, and they don't see long term here. Seven of Pentacles coming out in reverse. They don't see the success or reward in this connection, or there's a lack of long term planning because they may want freedom and to feel more like a free bird. So that's for those of you who that this person and you are in a relationship with this person. That may make you feel you know, this Five of Pentacles, because it is someone that you may have a strong desire for, but it's not reciprocated. Don't allow that again to make you feel worthless, because it is not you. It's where this person's at. And it's not that they're a bad person. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Sometimes we just don't feel the same about the other person. And that's just life. I'm sure you've been in relationships where someone was crazy about you and you just didn't feel the same. That was nothing that was actually wrong with that person. That's just not where you were at that time. Um, so that's one scenario, is where that's if you were actually with this person for a while, like they were your wife or husband or your mother of your children, something like that, or you were together for a long time. Others of you, if you weren't together, then this person does feel, they do like you a whole lot with this Empress energy. This is kind of like a newer person. They do like you a lot with this Empress energy. But also be careful, because with the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, although they may like you, they may be kind of a, I don't know if they, maybe they don't really plan for the future. Maybe they're kind of like, this is fun for now, which for some of you, maybe you're okay with that. But you're not approaching, a lot of you aren't approaching. Maybe some of you are, this could be separate energy, but I feel like for most of you, there's someone that you really want, or you really want a relationship, but you're too afraid to go after it. For some of you, it is someone that you already know here with the Three of Water. It's someone that you want to reunite with from the past. If if Aquarius masculine reached out to this individual, what would be their response? How would this person respond to Aquarius masculine? So some of you may be at a distance, or this person has a lot of options, and that may be one of the things that you are intimidated by, is this person having a lot of options, because they could be online dating here with the World and the Seven of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. My thing is to, the issue is that there's some insecurity and fear here. I would say, if this is a person that you're interested in, then speak up. For some of you, it looks like it's 50-50. For some of you, they do have options. For some of you, they could be dating somebody else. For some of so they could be going through something new. But for some of you, this is an opportunity for you two to start something new with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Break out of this fear of not going after what you want. Now, if the person says no, then it's a no. Then now you have your answer. Um, Remember, it's not that there's anything wrong with you. It's just that's not where this person is at right now. Um, but what I feel like that would help you with too is breaking this fear, because when you have a fear of something, and it's like, let's say you have a fear of, I don't know why I'm getting roller coasters, but you have a fear of roller coasters. So you finally get up the courage to ride a roller coaster for the first time in your life. It will be easier for you to ride a roller coaster a second time, a third time, a fourth, to where you no longer have that fear. It's like you have to face your fears of maybe approaching people or going after what you want. I mean, it's a lesson. Everything is a lesson. Everything is about growth. The relationship, the people, all of that are the details. The lesson is what is of importance. So I would say here, you're afraid to try to reunite. I think for some of you, there is an option. There is a possibility here. I think for some of you, you might be at a distance. For some of you, this person may not know what they want to do. But the only way you're really going to know for sure is if you go towards that person, because I'm getting like 50-50 energy. It's like, go towards that person and say, and just say something. And if you don't get the response that is of what beneficial to you, or the response that you would like or hope to hear, then you have your answer and you can move forward, and you can tackle that kind of that fear, that energy. It will end the confusion. The confusion will be over, is what I feel like. It will end that kind of confusing energy. For a lot of you, I do feel like this person is kind of somewhere at a distance from you, like a physical distance. Let's see how the signs are feeling about Aquarius masculine. How do the signs feel about Aquarius masculine, with starting from Aries going to Pisces? How do the signs feel about Aquarius masculine? Oh, yeah, well, we got a card. We got a card. Let's get one more card. I want one more card of like advice or additional message. Okay. What's wanting to flip out here is the Queen of Fire. This is about being confident, intelligent, graceful, warm. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Take action. Be confident. That doesn't mean that the person's going to say yes and fall head over heels over you. That doesn't mean that. The lesson is being confident and taking action in yourself, and knowing that rejection isn't because of something being wrong with you. It is, and it's not even necessarily something wrong with that person. It's just where that person is at. It's not you. Let's go ahead and see how the signs are feeling. All right, if you are dealing with an Aries, we have true love. If you are dealing with a Taurus, we have clueless. I honestly don't even know what I did wrong. Maybe you'll tell me. Or if you're dealing with a Taurus, or it's a Taurus that you have a secret affection for, they may not have any idea about it. If you're dealing with a Gemini, we have breaking point. I'm reaching my breaking point. I feel pushed to make a decision. If you're dealing with a Cancer, we have epiphany. I didn't realize how empty my life was until you left. If you're dealing with a Leo, it says don't force it. Let it be. If you are dealing with a Virgo, we have helpless. I feel trapped by my circumstances. There's nothing I can do. If you are dealing with a Libra, we have overthinking. I'm driving myself crazy. Thoughts of you keep consuming me. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have decisions. I've made up my mind and I'm not wasting any more time. So they may have made some type of decision about something. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, we have fantasizing. Can't stop my mind escaping from a place only you and I know. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, we have silent moves. I'm making moves in silence. Don't want anyone to ruin my plans. They could be making moves in silence towards you or away. If you're dealing with another Aquarius, I think we had this for Aquarius feminine too, for Aquarius. I was trying, dying love. I was trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, you have worth waiting for. They may be waiting on you, or you may be meeting a new Pisces. So go ahead and think of a question, Aquarius masculine. We'll pull an answer card for Aquarius masculine, please. What is the answer to Aquarius masculine's question? Aquarius masculine, please. Meditation brings answers. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you all are doing well. And I will catch you in the next video. You have a fantastic week. Bye.